Anybody threaten you or force you to get you plead guilty?
No.
Anybody promise you anything beyond what the
No.
prosecutors?
You said that I had a handgun, a pistol?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that big Glocky on me. I had a 30 round hanging out the clip. I had a 30 round hanging out. It wasn't concealed. It was a big 30 round on it. It wasn't concealed. But yeah, though, I had it on me.
All right, folks, today we're stepping into one of the wildest Zoom hearings I've seen in a while. On the screen, we've got a young man named Marvin Bailey, and let me tell you, he does not hold back. The charge? Carrying a concealed weapon, without a license. Simple enough, right? You'd think most people would sit quietly, let their lawyer talk, and hope for the best, but not Marvin. No, he comes in bragging about having a big Glocky on him with a 30-round clip hanging out, in a courtroom, on record.
Mr. Bailey, I need your name, sir.
Marvin Bailey.
All right, good morning. All right, Mr. Najer, any offers here?
Judge, Mr. Holler emailed me some information yesterday to give me more to look at and read, and I've had email communication with him. Currently, the offer is no reduced plea.
All right, how you want to proceed today, Mr. Holler?
Well, the offer is no reduced plea and two years of probation. Isn't that right, Mr. Najjar?
Correct.
Okay.
With other conditions, that's correct.
Okay, with some other conditions to be determined. If we can do a situation where my client can pay in lieu of community service, something like that, we can take a plea today.
All right, you understand what the prosecutor's offer is, sir?
No, I don't.
Mr. Najer?
I don't even see the prosecutor. Who is the prosecutor? His camera's not on.
What does that have to do with it, Judge?
The prosecutor, okay, the offer that we've discussed is to plead guilty to carrying a concealed weapon without a license to do so, which is a felony, 2 years, a sentence agreement of 2 years of probation, and you will have the opportunity to pay.
Fuck them.
Hey.
Okay. Mr. Bailey, watch your mouth, sir.
Man, okay.
Here's what's gonna happen, Mr. Bailey. If you keep it up, I'm gonna bring you into the courtroom and take you into custody and find you in contempt. Settle down, sir.
All right, bro. All right.
It's the judge, not your bro.
All right, sorry about that, Judge.
All right, go ahead, Mr. Holler.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. And at the time of sentencing, the court can determine that that Mr. Bailey would be able to pay a certain sum of money in lieu of community service if he so chose. So it would be like an either-or type of thing. So the court would determine an appropriate amount of community service versus an appropriate amount of additional costs or fines, however we want to characterize that he could pay at his election. He would be on probation for 2 years.
All right. Mr. Bailey, you understand what that offer is, sir?
Yes.
All right, you waive your right. Now you understand you have a right to have a preliminary examination, sir?
Yeah.
You waiving your right to have a preliminary examination today?
Yes, sir.
Anybody threaten you or force you to get you to waive your examination right today?
No, don't nobody threaten me.
All right, court's going to accept the waiver. Mr. Bailey will automatically be bound over. Mr. Holler, as it relates to the arraignment, he's standing mute and waives the formal reading of the information.
I do.
Court's going to enter not guilty plea today.
Hey, can I ask a question?
From the jump, Marvin's attitude is pure chaos. He's not just disrespectful, he's talking over the judge, calling him bro, rolling his eyes like this is some street corner argument instead of a felony charge. And the judge? Oh, he's not playing games. He makes it clear, one more slip-up, and Marvin's getting dragged into custody right then and there. But even with that warning, Marvin just can't help himself. When the prosecutor's offer comes in, 2 years of probation with conditions, Marvin acts confused, like he doesn't even know who the prosecutor is because their camera's off. He challenges the whole process, like not seeing the prosecutor somehow cancels the case.
Go ahead, sir.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead, sir.
After we do this plea, like after I finish my probation and complete everything, like, would I still be able to get my license? Because I like to have my documents intact, in order and everything.
All right.
I know I was wrong for the case and everything, but like, would I be able to do that?
You have to talk to Mr. Holler about that. He can give you the legal advice.
Okay.
All right, please raise your right hand. You freeze. All right. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give today will be the truth?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. You understand if I accept the plea from you today, sir, you give up or you waive? First of all, you understand that the maximum penalty I can impose if I accept a guilty plea can be up to 5 years in prison.
Yeah.
You understand if I accept the plea from you, sir, you give up or you waive certain constitutional rights.
Yeah.
You understand you waive your right to have a trial by judge or jury.
Yes, sir.
You have your right to remain silent without that silence being used against you.
Understood.
Okay, yes?
Yes, sir.
You have your right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt.
I'm gonna say yes to that, but I was already. I'm guilty. Yeah, though, because they already said I was guilty, man.
Sir, what you understand is you're giving up certain rights. You have certain constitutional rights. In order to take a plea, you have to give up or waive those rights. That's what
Yeah, though. Yeah.
All right, you understand that you waive your right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt.
Yeah.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Anybody threaten you or force you to get your plea guilty?
No.
Anybody promise you anything beyond what the
No.
prosecutors? Anybody promise you anything beyond what the prosecutor's office has offered you to get your plea guilty?
No.
All right. Anybody, Mr. Nature, daytime, location, factual basis, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Bailey, on February 5th, 2024, in the area of Binder Street in the city of Detroit.
It's Binder, Binder, Binder.
Binder Street in the city of Detroit. At some point, did you have contact with the police that day? At some point, did you have contact with the police that day?
I ain't had no contact with the police. They contacted me.
Right. Okay. You were arrested that day?
Yeah.
Okay. So prior to that, at some point prior to that, did you have a handgun, a pistol?
You said, did I have a handgun, a pistol?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that big Glocky on me.
And was it concealed in some fashion at some point?
I had a 30 round hanging out the clip. I had a 30 round hanging out. It wasn't concealed. It was a big 30 round on it. It wasn't concealed. But yeah, though, I had it on me.
Okay. Was it in a pocket or under a shirt or something?
No, it was outside. It was sticking out. It was hanging out.
Okay. Was it partially inside of a pocket?
No.
All right.
I had it out.
The judge lays it out plain. Plead guilty to the felony, take the probation deal, or risk something much worse. And here's where Marvin really starts digging his own hole. The judge patiently explains all the rights he's giving up by pleading guilty. His right to a trial, his right to stay silent, his right to be presumed innocent. Most defendants just nod. Yes, Your Honor. But Marvin? Oh, no. He blurts out, I'm guilty. They already said I was guilty, man. Just like that. Out loud. On camera. In front of a judge. At this point, I'm sitting there thinking, does this guy even realize what he's saying? He's basically handing the prosecution everything they need on a silver platter.
Mr. Howler, I don't know if you need to have a discussion, but we need to know whether it was concealed or not at some point.
That's what I'm saying. My shit wasn't concealed. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know why I'm going through this. My shit wasn't concealed. It was not concealed.
All right,
Now,
Mr.
let's
Howler.
it was concealed. And I want to go to trial.
Hold on,
You're
Mr.
what?
Bailey. All right, Mr. Bailey.
My gun wasn't concealed. It wasn't concealed. And I'm sick y'all trying to do me like this.
All right,
I don't
Mr.
got no
Bailey.
felonies.
Mr. Bailey, settle down. All right, Mr. Howler.
Man, this is wrong, man. Y'all do
Mr.
people
Bailey.
like this, man.
Mr. Bailey, just listen. I'm not going to accept the plea. I'll let you go forward to have a trial. Mr. Howler, you want the examination date?
Yes, I do.
All right, so Mr. Bailey, you're going to be going on. I'm not going to accept any pleas from you today, sir. If you're innocent, we're going to let you go forward and exercise your constitutional rights to have a trial. So we're going to the next stage. So the next stage is at a preliminary examination. Mr. Nature, as it relates to any offers.
Your Honor, it goes forward as a no reduce plea.
All right. So, Mr. Tooks, can I have examination track for Mr. Bailey?
Not a problem. It's going to be Judge Sabri.
All right. Mr. Holler, this matter is going on the examination track before the Honorable Judge Aaliyah Sabri for a Zoom PCC May 30th at 8:30 a.m. Again, before the Honorable Judge Aaliyah Sabri for a Zoom PCC May 30th, 8:30 a.m.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Bailey, you going to the next stage, sir. You going forward to have a preliminary examination, sir. You got that date and time?
Yeah, because I ain't going out like that, man. I can't go out like that, man.
That's fine, sir. You can exercise.
I can't go out like that. That my shit wasn't concealed, man. They trying to play me dirty.
All right, you can go forward, sir, and have a trial. Have a good day, sir.
And it only gets worse from here. Because in just a moment, Marvin is going to make the kind of statement that no defense attorney on earth can fix. He's about to describe, in his own words, the exact weapon he had, how he carried it, and how he had no permit whatsoever. It's the definition of self-sabotage, and it happens right here in real time. So the judge finally asks Marvin straight up, "Did you have a handgun that day?" And Marvin, without hesitation, says it. "Yeah, I had that big Glocky on me. Had a 30-round hanging out the clip. I mean, really? Who brags about a 30-round magazine during a plea hearing? He even says it wasn't concealed. It was just hanging out, sticking out in plain sight. Folks, this man literally just handed the court the rope to hang his own case. The prosecutor doesn't even have to work. Marvin's doing the job for him." At this point, you can almost feel the judge's patience evaporating. He's trying to get clarity. Was it concealed or not? Because the entire charge is built on that. And what does Marvin do? He flips. First he says it was concealed, then he says it wasn't, then he insists the court is doing him dirty. It's back and forth, contradiction after contradiction. He's unraveling right there in front of everyone. Finally, the judge cuts him off. Enough is enough. He says he's not accepting any plea today, not with Marvin talking circles and refusing to cooperate. Instead, Marvin's case is heading to trial, and you'd think that might sober him up. But no, Marvin doubles down, whining about how he can't go out like that, insisting the gun wasn't concealed, claiming the whole system is against him. By the end, the judge has had it. He schedules Marvin for a full preliminary examination, basically saying, "Fine, if you're innocent, prove it in trial." And just like that, Marvin loses his chance at a probation deal and locks himself into a courtroom battle he's not ready for. Now here's what blows my mind. Throughout this entire circus, Marvin somehow escapes without a contempt charge. No time in the holding cell, no extra punishment for the disrespect, nothing. Most judges would have slammed the gavel and hit him with contempt the second he called the bench bro. But this judge, he lets Marvin walk out, still mouthing off, still convinced the system did him wrong.